Hey, and welcome back to Natural Mystic Tarot. We have another Pickacard today. Today we have 3 piles and we're going to be checking in on your ex. Now we are in 5 retrogrades and eclipse season, so everybody you've ever known in your entire life is showing back up, including, you guessed it, probably an ex. So let's check in to see where they're at, so when they pop up randomly, you have some idea with what to do with the situation. So with pile 1, we have this cute little emoji heart. Pile 2, we have a cute little love heart eyes emoji Sunday. I wanted to say poop because everyone's saying now that emoji, the brown one's poop. Or it was poop, and they're now saying it's a Sunday. I don't know. There's some controversy around the emoji, I know that. And we also have the little love heart eyes, which is my favourite emoji. I use it for everything. And at the end, we have some charms for clarifiers. So go ahead, take a deep breath, pick your pile, and we'll get started. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, hit the like button, comment below. All that interaction really helps my channel. And if you're back again, welcome. I can't even put into words how much I appreciate and love all the support that I'm getting, and I just adore reading for you all. So now we've picked our piles, let's start with pile 1. And everything will be time stamped below. Don't mind me if I get tongue twisted. Mercury is a bitch. Okay, so up the top, we're going to have the overall energy for what they're up to, what's going on with them, how they're feeling. And down the bottom, we will have some clarifiers and a little glimpse. Just make sure I get it all in shot. There we go. I'm a little anal about getting it even. Now these are our clarifiers. Ooh. Okay, love heart emoji. I'm going to call you love heart emoji because 1 makes me feel like I'm calling you a number. We have your person, your ex-person. They're in very passionate energy. They're probably a fire sign, I'm guessing. Their whole spread here is all wands. So Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, or you might be a Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. They've been working hard. They've been going for all the things. Now, I feel like this person may have broke up with you, and I feel like it could have been because they wanted to achieve some things before they settled down. And that King of Queens there shows me they did. It also shows me that in your relationship, there was a very passionate connection. And this almost came as a shock to you, this breakup, because things were just so great. Like you almost didn't see it coming. Now, this 3 of Wands here tells me that they're almost waiting for you. They're unsure of, I think they thought it was going to be a really passionate, fiery breakup, but eventually you'd chase them. I feel like they thought you'd chase them, or you did chase them, and they thought they sort of took advantage of the fact that you'd always be there. And now they're sort of looking out to the distance thinking, where's my person gone? Why aren't they up in my inbox? Why aren't they? I think they enjoyed you chasing them, or thought you would, and really kind of got a kick out of that. Now, when I come down here to the Galactic Healer, I feel like as they were working and going through everything that they'd sort of left you for, to say it quite bluntly, they were faced with this devil energy. So a lot of temptation. They may have put their energy into things that they shouldn't have. I feel like there was help guiding them from their guides, from galactic guides. as much as they tried to sort of stray off their path of where they should be in life and really come into this devil energy. And I feel like this devil energy is almost a bit obsessive too, which, going along with that passion, could have been one of the reasons they broke up with you. They could have been a little overwhelmed by just how strong the connection was and how passionate it was. And you'd think that would be a reason to stay with someone and generally not break up with them. However, for this person, and being such a hard worker with this success and growth down here, and toil and labour as well, they weren't used to this kind of disruption in their lives. I feel like they were almost consumed by you. Now the children card has come up, so you may have had children with them, they may have their own children, or that could be what's on their mind, because the engagement card's right beside it. They may be getting to a stage now where they're like, I've gone through the passion, I've hit rock bottom with the devil energy, I've started to heal, and now I'm moving into this space in my life, which could be why they're ending up back in your inbox. They realise that that was something you were offering them at some point, or it would have grown to there, and they sort of weren't ready. We're going to leave this one for a moment. Now, the spirit of water has come up, and I feel like this is saying to you, just let it flow. If they do end up in your inbox, let it flow, see where it goes, see what they're wanting of you. The seventh chakra has come up, which is telling me that you'll be guided through this situation. So if they do turn up, or when they do turn up, ask your higher power, ask the Most High, ask God, ask the universe, whoever it is you believe in. Ask them what you should be doing to move forward. What is it that this person wants from you? Ask them where this person's at. Really rely on your team to help you move through it. This success and growth is, I think, speaking about your ex, but also speaking to what could come from this relationship if both of you are in the right space at the right time. This tree growing up here has new growth on it. It's really starting to flourish if both parties are willing to come to the table. The base chakra tells me that you're in a very grounded place right now. I feel like this breakup took a lot out of you, and you've come to the point now where you're not laying in a heap on the floor anymore. You're functioning. They may pop into your head from time to time, but they're not all you think about. And I feel like almost you're in a place of they better not dare pop into my inbox now that I'm in this place where I'm able to survive without them. Keep in mind that if your base chakra is, and it's coming up here in the reading, if it's in a place where you're grounded and okay, you don't need to worry about this person shaking your foundation. Toil and labour tells me this was a hard breakup. Like, it really took its toll, I think, on both of you. Your person may not have shown it, and they may have appeared very cold and they weren't interested, but it took it out. It was hard on them just as it was hard on you. Now we have the clarifier cards here, and we have the Star, the Ace of Cups, and the Six of Cups. A lot of water energy shown up. This person is very much in their emotions. The Star can be a wish fulfilled, it can be wishing, it can be hope. And I'm feeling it's a lot more hope for this person. You've popped up on their mind a lot lately, and they're almost thinking, should I reach out and talk to them? Like, they've been in this waiting phase for a little longer than we realise, and they're thinking, they're obviously not coming towards me. I'm carrying all this hope. I really wish they'd come. Maybe I should be the one to reach out, and I feel like they will be. They're coming to you with a cup that's overflowing, which is good news. If they were showing up with an empty cup, I'd be worried, because they're coming to you waiting for you to fix everything they've been lacking since you were gone. So when you were together, I feel like you were filling their cup much more than they were filling yours. I feel like you didn't even become aware of this until after the breakup. There was just so much passion going on in the relationship that you didn't even realise that really outside of the bedroom you weren't getting your needs met, but there was so much passion and so much attraction. I just feel this magnetic energy towards each other, and it kind of blinded you to the rest of the relationship. But this person's coming back with their cup filled. They've done a lot of work. This galactic healing is why their cup is full. And they're handing it over to you. It's overflowing. And the overflowing of the cup is telling me that they're also going to express to you and apologise for the way things ended, and that they weren't in the same space they are now. And these things like children and engagement are now on their priority list. The Six of Cups it's nostalgia. So it goes into this sort of waiting here. And while they're doing it, they're sort of looking back on the relationship, and they're remembering the good times, and they're remembering, days where you just sit and watch Netflix and munch out on ice cream and junk food and just enjoy each other's company. And those are the things they're missing most, is the small things. Now, the overall reading, as beautiful as it is, comes down to this card here. And it says, if it has no clear, it's up to you. What you do moving forward, it's up to you. Are you willing to let go of the past and forgive them for everything that's gone on? Or would you just like to move on to someone new? Or are you already with someone new? So these are all things that you need to take into consideration. Now we're going to, there we go, we'll pull this up a little bit. We'll pull out some cards and see if we can, here we go. So we have the letter S, that could be an initial. We have the donuts, sweet and tasty, they'll make you feel good. Now we have Cupid here, which tells me they've been shot with Cupid's arrow. Okay. They're packing up and leaving their old life behind. We've got the bag here. Oh, children again. We have the dummy. So this person, children is very important for them right now. They're also relying on luck. I don't know if you can see that's a four-leaf clover. They're relying on luck and pure hope that if they reach out to you, that you will meet them with the same sort of emotions and feelings they've got now. The last one is the Tree of Life, which comes into that healing. It also could be a family tree. They're wanting to build a family with you. They're wanting to start a legacy. They're wanting to build their own family and their heritage. They're wanting to now sow seeds to the next generation. Okay, pile one, that was beautiful. So once again, I'm going to leave you with it's up to you. Oh, I said I was going to call you pile one, didn't I? I said I'd call you love heart pile. Okay, love heart pile. That's your reading. Welcome back, pile rainbow ice cream sundae. Let's get you started now. Across the top, we're going to put up the overall energy of this person returning from your past. We have the Temperance, the Ten of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. Now across the bottom, I'm just going to get some more information. Wow, pile two. These are some amazing cards. Very interesting. Okay. Now, in the overall, well, this is a very dynamic reading, pile two. I'm imagining that your relationship and breakup was also very dynamic. Now, their overall energy at the moment, we have the 10 of Swords, which for me speaks a lot of anxiety. They may be anxious in general. They may be anxious about approaching you. They're not really sure what to do about it. The Temperance card, it has many meanings, but at the moment it's coming through with patience. Patience, healing, but definitely patience. That's what my guides are telling me that card is showing up for. Now we have the Seven of Pentacles. Now this is a man who's sort of done the work, or just in the picture is showing a man who's done the work and he's sort of waiting for it all to unfold. I feel like this person may do a lot of, like they're not an action person, they're inside their head. They sort of wait for things to happen to them rather than taking life by the reins type of thing. And that's what I feel like they're going through right now. They're sort of just waiting, hoping, but at the same time riddled with anxiety that it's not going to go the way they want. And instead of just going in and maybe reaching out to you and seeing where it goes, they're just going to sit there and be anxious about it. You may be sitting there nodding your head like, yep, this is them all over. Now the first card we have here, which is 22, which is a master number, and it's the Kundalini rising. So all this waiting and anxiety may actually open them up. They may be awakening. So if they weren't very open spiritually beforehand, they may be going through that, which could be causing the anxiety for some people if they're not really ready for it. It can be very overwhelming for them. Next up, we have the Moon card, which is very interesting. The moon in this particular deck is crying, which could be releasing from this Kundalini rising. Let's have a look at what the card says. Ignite your passion for life. And I feel like that's where Spirit's really pushing this person. They're very still. They're just waiting. They're not taking life by the reins. And Spirit's really pushing them to become, one, the master of their own life and to ignite that passion. But first there's some releasing and really owning who they are and what limitations they have. I feel like that's all coming to light with this situation. You'll notice the moon is very illuminated, so it's shining down onto the darkness. And it's showing this person where they may have gone wrong in the past, and that may be this crying. Your ex may have been... They may have taken the relationship... I'm trying to keep it PG. They may have taken the relationship for granted at some point. Passion has come up again. So it's very... I feel like this person may be all work and no play, and Spirit really wants them to just sort of go wild, set themselves free, and really step into that passion. The Great Mystery card's down here, which I'm wondering if the all work, no play type of persona they're showing is really covering up for this passionate, free person that they really long to be, but sort of have conformed to society and are too scared to step outside that box. But underneath all of that, there is this wild, passionate person. Hostilities card has come up, and I'm wondering if there was some communication almost recently which ended in an argument and created these challenging times. Spirit's saying that you're both very prideful at the moment, and there's a lot of hurt that's gone on. And this Temperance, this is where it's coming back to its healing, is that there has to be an even flow of communication. This person needs to be able to listen and hear everything you need to say without getting into their ego. So if you were hurt in the past, you have to be able to speak to them. If that doesn't happen, neither of you will be able to move forward with this, whether you like it or not. It will just crumble before you even sort of step out the door. The next card up is the Believe and Succeed. So there is promise in this relationship. It can go somewhere. This person and you are a good fit if you are able to move past all the things from the past. The unexpected income has come up, and I feel like it's less about money and more to do with the reward for both of you doing the work on this relationship will be unexpected and very abundant. Like what comes of the relationship will be very abundant. Now we have some clarifiers here for the tarot at the top. So we have the Ace of Pentacles with the Ten of Swords. We have the Five of Wands with Temperance. And oh, how beautiful. We have the happiest card in the deck. We have the Sun with the Seven of Pentacles. Now this Ace of Pentacles tells me, especially with this anxiety card, that they're very nervous about stepping onto this path. They're unsure. Just like you, these hostilities and challenging times in the past, they're scared that they're going to fuck it all up again, is what I'm hearing. The being patient, they're fighting inside their head about what to do to reach out to you again. Will it end in these hostilities? Should they just wait for you? And which comes to this waiting? Well, I reached out last time, so I'm just going to sit here and wait until this person reaches out back to me. Whatever happens there, it will be. And look at the couple at the bottom of this Sun card. Look at them on an even playing field, looking at each other. There is definitely going to be happiness at the end of this situation. Now let's pull some charms and get some more clarification as to where your person is at. Oh, a few came out. Okay, we have True. We have the Bouquet, so this person may turn up with flowers, a T and an I. We have the Alien. This person may have been a little childlike in the past. True. So they're true to their word this time. The Ring has shown up. Now this is a wishing ring, but it could also mean that they're going to step up and maybe propose a question to you at some point if it starts to work out. Then we have a little peace charm, which says there will be calm. And then we have the Bee. This is a rare connection, and when you work with each other and create a hive mind and you are on the same level, everything will flow so beautifully. Oh, this is actually, while there are some rough patches, and what relationship doesn't have them, you know, and then I wanted to, this is the card I left for last, perfect timing. So, and I think it comes back into the Sun. It doesn't matter who contacts who or when it happens. When it does happen, it will be at the perfect timing. Okay, Rainbow Sunday. This was really lovely. I feel like there's some real legs with this situation. So, thank you. Okay, love heart, eye emoji group. Let's get you started. Now, across the top, we're going to have the overall energy of your person coming back. And then down the bottom, some more information on them. This person's very spiritual. They may not be aware of it, but they are. Okay, while I'm pulling these out, I feel like this situation was very quick. This relationship must have been kind of in and out almost. Like it came in quick and then it ended just as quickly. This person may be coming back, and I hate to put it out there, as a booty call. Like that may be their first lot of intention. They may be an earth sign with this King of Pentacles, and they may not show a lot of affection. They may just be coming in, they're going to come in strong, and it may just be a sexual connection that they're looking for. Now, the next card up is Align Your Universe. And what does it say specifically? Navigate distractions. So this person might be trying to escape, and that's why they've ended up in your inbox. The High Priestess is coming up, and I think it's coming up a little for you as well. It's using your intuition. I feel like you may be guided during this time as well. I'm seeing mediumship, so it might be from a past family member. The Goddess of the Moon. I feel like this eclipse season we're in is making your ex very edgy. They're uncomfortable. They're facing their darkest fears. A lot of things are coming up for them. It's forcing them into their heart space. Venus is in Cancer right now, so they're all in their feels. They're facing all these things that they've been pushing down for a long time, and they're trying to escape. They're trying to escape sexually. The Spirit of Air has come up, which is interesting. It tells me they're just going to blow in so quickly. However, there's a lot of cards out here that tell me that if you allow them back in, but you don't give it up straight away, that there may be a chance for you to get to know each other, and they will realize that you're someone they've missed and you're someone that benefits their life. I feel like they're going to be, this moon keeps standing out to me. I feel like around the full moon, the time of the full moon, because there's some moons here as well. Around the time of the full moon, you may just see them in your inbox. They're going to be in very heightened energy. They're going to come in quite excitable, and they're going to make you laugh. I hear they made you laugh a lot during the time you were together. They're going to sort of brush over any type of emotional talk. So if you're like, how have you been? They're like, send me a nude. Like, I feel like it's going to be so aggressive. Like, every time you try and have a conversation, their rebuttal will be something sexual. So keep that in mind. I mean, that might be something that you have absolutely no problem with, and you may want to have the same type of relationship with them. But if you're looking for something more substantial, or you're invested more emotionally in this relationship, you may end up hurt again. The next card is it's safe for you to love. And I feel like if you've got to know each other, then this person will calm down and they will start expressing themselves more emotionally, although there is not a lot of emotion out here, so they may not naturally be very emotional people anyway. And that might be fine by you. You might be okay with that, providing you know where you stand. Spirit is telling me, make sure you get it out. Like, they're going to keep glossing over any question you ask. They're going to come back with witty remarks. You're not going to get a straight answer, and they're going to be so charming that you're not even going to realize that they sort of haven't answered any of your questions, and you're going to feel almost head over heels. And it won't be until it's too late that you'll think, oh, they actually didn't answer any of my questions. They sort of manipulated their way into the situation. The community card's coming up, which kind of makes me feel like they may be in other people's inboxes as well. Like, they may be, I feel like they're looking for attention, to stroke their ego, to fill their cup, so they can escape from all of this stuff that's getting brought up right now with these retrogrades, and especially with Venus in Cancer. It's causing so much emotion, and for people who aren't naturally emotional people, or who like to run from their emotions, this is the perfect time to be running, and they've got sneakers on and they're out the gate. So this community card is a bit of a worry. This could be a good situation for a friends with benefits type of agreement, providing, and I think this is where this getting to know each other is. Like, this could be just a weekend sleepover type of situation. It could benefit you both greatly. you can get on with all the things that you'd like to do. You can have lots of adult fun on the weekends. I want to have a look at this card. I haven't pulled any clarifiers for any of the other groups, but this "It's Safe to Love" is really throwing off the whole reading. So we're going to just reach over here and grab my tarot and see. The disclaimer at the bottom, the description at the bottom says, "Open your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all." And I mean, you want to be doing that with everybody you come across. So, I mean, as a general rule, that's fine. But as I'm falling in love with this person, it seems a little shaky. The Page of Pentacles has come up. We're going to go one more. This is telling me that they're very immature. I mean, and I don't mean in a light-hearted type of, yeah, see? The Three of Wands, which is heartbreak. It is the card of sadness. It's sometimes the card of third party. So this card, I think it's safe for you to love yourself, and it's safe for you to say no to this situation if you're not comfortable with it, and if it will end up breaking your heart again, it is okay to say no. This person seems really self-absorbed, and I don't think they do it on purpose. It's almost like they're so in denial of their feelings that they're unaware that they're projecting it. I feel like they're almost spiritual with an ego. So they almost use their spirituality as a get out of jail free card for all the behaviour they do because they see themselves as spiritual. Definitely. Now we have some clarifiers for the cards up the top. We have the Death card. We have the Nine of Cups. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. That's very interesting. This is a very interesting spread. So with the Death card, I feel like they're trying to put an end to all the work that Spirit's trying to push them to do. They're trying to cut it off, and they're trying to just move forward with this Ace of Wands. They're trying to repeat old patterns, and they're doing everything in their power to be able to win with that, which comes back to this community card. They're just going to be messaging whoever it is that will give them the attention that they need. Now, the Nine of Cups is, first of all, he's got all these empty cups that he needs filling by everyone else. And second, he has this smug old look on his face. Like all he's interested in is getting his cups filled and having other people give to him or her. This is interchangeable. It's just because it's a man on the card. I just feel like this person's like really smug and very egotistical. I'm sorry, pile 3, that it's just, this is the energy that's coming across. Now, the Strength card with this Ten of Pentacles, I feel like this is how they view themselves. Like, I'm a catch. Why wouldn't you want to respond instantly to my inbox? I'm everything you've ever dreamed of. I almost feel like they're going to come in with promises that they swear they'll be able to keep, but in reality, they're not ready for the type of relationship that you're needing. Now, to clarify this, and this is your message, is look for a sign. So you'll know if this person has done the work to change, the work that they're trying to escape from. And if you can't get that clarity on your own, ask Spirit to help you. Ask for a sign, ask to see numbers, ask to see synchronicities, that type of thing. Now I'm just going to lay this here and I'm going to pull some charms. Okay, we have X, which could be very much how they'll stay. C could be an initial. We have the smiley face, and I feel like that comes back into that satisfaction. They're always just looking for happiness. They don't want to dig below the surface. We have the ice block, which tells me that they're very cold emotionally. We have another letter. Make of that what you will. We have a windy path. This person does not take I'm sorry if you can hear the rain, it is pouring down here. They do not take the regular path to get anywhere. Everything's very twisted, kind of manipulative. They go round and round in circles. They don't ever just go straight down the line. You don't need to worry too much. We have a gorgeous angel here with a pearl of purity. You are protected, and you follow your guidance. Then we have the peg. Be careful that they don't knock you down with the force that they come in. So hold your ground and don't allow them to steamroll you for their own happiness here. I think you're going to be just fine. I feel like you're almost expecting them to, I feel like you're almost feeling their energy, that they're going to be coming around sometime soon. And while it'll be nice to hear from them, I feel like you're going to make a decision. As you've been heartbroken enough from this that you're going to make a decision, or you'll see behaviour that will stop you from falling too deep for someone who cannot give you the commitment that they I want to put this here for the end of the readings and in front of the selenite energetically, this look for a sign. Okay, pile 3. Thank you.